students. Today we have to do the mean value theorem. That means we have to learn about the significance of the mean value theorem. Before doing the mean value theorem, first of all we have to need to prove the following result, that is the Rolle's theorem. Rolle's theorem: if f is a function that satisfies the following three hypotheses. Number 1, f is continuous on the closed interval AB. Number 2 point, f is differentiable on the open interval AB. And the third one, that is fa is equal to fb. It means the value of function at the endpoints of the interval are same. Then there is a number c in open interval AB such that f dash c is equal to 0. And first of all we have to look the graph of some typical functions that satisfy the three hypotheses. The figure shows the graph of such functions. First one, that is a constant function, a straight line that is parallel to x-axis is there. This curve, and here the tangent is parallel to x-axis, and this curve, there are 2 points which tangents are parallel to x-axis, and in this curve the tangent is parallel to x-axis. And now it means there is at least one point, that is C FC, on the graph where the tangent is a horizontal line and thus parallel to f dash c is equal to 0. Because f dash c is equal to 0, that means the slope of a x-axis. F dash c is equal to 0, that means the slope of a line which is parallel to x-axis. That means from this we can say that the Rolle's theorem is possible. And now you have to say this geometrical interpretation. Let f be a continuous on a closed interval AB and differentiable in open interval AB. And if fa is equal to fb, first condition is continuous, second is differentiable in open interval, third condition fa is equal to fb. And suppose here at this point A and this point B, this distance fa and this will be fb, both are same. Then there exists at least one point C in open interval AB such that f dash c is equal to 0. Now you have to see this. That means f dash c means the slope of tangent of line is equal to 0, where the horizontal tangent line located. This point, here is the tangent is parallel to x-axis, that means whose slope is 0. At this point, here the tangent is also parallel to x-axis. And now at this point C and this point C, that means there is at least one point in this interval AB where the tangent is parallel to x-axis, whose slope f dash c is equal to 0. This is the geometrical interpretation. And now we have the example. Let us apply the theorem to the position S is equal to ft of the moving object. If the object in the same place at two different instants, at time t is equal to a and t is equal to b, then fa is equal to fb. The theorem states that there is some instant of time t is equal to c between a and b when f dash c is equal to 0. F dash c is equal to 0, that means its velocity is 0. In particularly, you can see that this is true when the ball is thrown directly upward. And now we have the working rule for solving Rolle's theorem. First of all, show that fx is continuous on the closed interval ab. Regarding the continuity of the standard function should be made use of. That means every polynomial function is continuous on R. The sine function, cos function, exponential functions are continuous on open interval 0 to infinity. If f and g are continuous on closed interval ab, then the function f plus g, f minus g, f g and f by g are also continuous on closed interval ab, provided here gx is not equal to 0. That means to show the function is continuous on closed interval ab, we have to view about these remarks. That means if you see in the statement a polynomial function is there, sine function is there, cos function is there, exponential functions are there, you can say these functions are continuous because every polynomial function is continuous. Every sin x, cos x are continuous in the intervals. That means the first point, first hypothesis, fx is continuous on the closed interval. Now the second one, then find f dash x. To find the check the second condition, that means the function is differentiable in open interval. We have to find f dash x and see it is non-defined at any point in the interval ab. That means when you see f dash x in interval ab, is there any point in this interval ab that becomes the f dash x does not exist. F dash x is something upon 0, that means infinity. Then you can say the function is not differentiable. But if you see it is non-defined at any point, and if f dash x exists uniquely on AB, then you can say that fx is derivable on AB. I hope you understand the differentiability point. And now we have the third point, find the values of fa and fb and check that these values are equal. And if all the three conditions mentioned in the above steps are satisfied, then Rolle's theorem is applicable. Even if one of the conditions fails to hold, then the conclusion of Rolle's theorem may not be applicable. That means if in the given question we have to check the Rolle's theorem is applicable or not, then you have to check all the three conditions of Rolle's theorem. First one is continuous on the closed interval, differentiable in the open interval, and fa is equal to fb. If one of the three conditions are not satisfied, then Rolle's theorem is not applicable. And now for the verification of Rolle's theorem, if the Rolle's theorem is applicable, then you have to check for the value of c which belongs to open interval ab. If all the conditions of Rolle's theorem are satisfied, then solve the equation f dash c is equal to 0 and show that at least one of the roots of this equation f dash c is equal to 0 lies in the interval ab, open interval ab. Then Rolle's theorem is verified. I hope you understand. about the Rolle's theorem. And now the main use of Rolle's theorem, that is in proving the important theorem which was first stated by another French mathematician, Joseph Louis Lagrange. And this theorem is the mean value theorem. This is also known as LMV theorem, Lagrange's mean value theorem. In this Lagrange's mean value theorem, we have the two hypotheses. First one, f is continuous on the closed interval AB and f is differentiable on the open interval AB. And now these two hypotheses are same as for the Rolle's theorem. If these two conditions, continuous on the closed interval, differentiable on the open interval, then there exists a point C, then there exists a number C in open interval AB such that f dash C is equal to fb minus fa upon b minus a. That means when we have to cross multiply, we get fb minus fa is equal to f dash C into b minus a. This is the statement of mean value theorem. And now you have to see the graph of two differentiable functions. This curve y is equal to fx is the curve, and this point a, fa, and this point is b, fb. The same way here in this curve we have the 2 points a and b. And now what is the slope of this line, this secant line AB? Slope you have to find, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that we have done earlier in straight line. Slope of a line passing through the 2 points, that means y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now here the points is a fa and b fb. That means slope of this secant line is equal to fb minus fa upon b minus a. Is it clear? And now f dash C is the slope of tangent line at this point P CFC. In the mean value theorem, there is at least one point P CFC on the graph where the slope of tangent is the same as the slope of secant line AB. That means this tangent is parallel to this secant line, because when the slopes of two lines are equal, then you say that the lines are parallel. That means you can say that there is a point P where the tangent line is parallel to secant line AB. I hope you understand this. And now we have to remind this, if f is a continuous on the closed interval AB and differentiable on the open interval AB, then there exists, this is the symbol for there exists a number C in open interval AB such that f dash C is equal to fb minus fa upon b minus a. This is the curve y is equal to fx, and now the two endpoints A and B. Two endpoints A and B will be there. This is the secant line, and now this is the tangent line, and this tangent line is parallel to the secant line, and this point where this tangent line is there, that is at this point at x is equal to C, and this point A whose coordinates is AFB, and this point B whose coordinates is BFB, and we have secant slope of this secant line fb minus fa upon b minus a. represents the slope of secant line. And now here, working rules for solving the LMV theorem. Number 1 step and number 2 steps are same as above we have done earlier in Rolle's theorem. That means first is continuous in closed interval, second is differentiable in open interval. And now third step, if both the condition mentioned in the above two steps are satisfied, then you can say LMV theorem is applicable. If either of the condition fails to hold, then we can say LMV theorem is not applicable. And now, if both the conditions of LMV theorem are satisfied, LMV theorem is applicable, then we have solved the equation f dash c is equal to fb minus fa upon b minus a. That means after solving this, we get at least one point lies in the open interval AB. If at least one point lies in the open interval AB, then we can say that the LMV theorem is verified. Otherwise, not verified. I hope you understand about the LMV theorem and Rolle's theorem, and according to this working rules, you can verify, or either you can verify the theorems or applicability of the theorems. Thanks and have a nice day.